Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta the Crochet World. Hope you're gonna like my video. Please subscribe my channel and like, share and comment my videos. And let's begin. This particularly is a mixture of double crochet and a single crochet. And I hope you're gonna like my three patterns. And then let's begin. Now for this pattern, this is a very simple pattern actually. We're gonna need hook 3mm. This is a 3mm hook, and again, as I said, this is my 4mm yarn, but I'm gonna use 3mm of hook. So let's start with a slip knot and chain 5. Again, let's make a magic circle. So on the first chain, I've just done my work and I put my hook into the first chain, the back portion of the first chain. I'm gonna grab the yarn and I'm gonna make the slip stitch. I'm gonna have a hole here, and let's have 3 chains. So this is our first this is our first double crochet, and I'm gonna make another 11 double crochets. So in total it's gonna be 12 double crochets. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this is my chain 1, 2 and 3, and I'm gonna make a slip knot on chain 3. This is of round 1. It's with the 12 double crochets, and now we're gonna add color, because as we have added color here, this is the white color. I'm gonna add white color. And that's it. We have added a color. Now chain 1. So this is our chain 1, and I'm gonna do 12 single crochets on each stitch. So 1 single crochet is on each stitch, so it's gonna be a 12 double crochets. Now you can say it's a round 2. So let's begin. This is my first chain, and I'm gonna put my hook into the second stitch. I'm gonna grab the yarn, and this is my second single crochet. As I have chain up 1, that was my first single crochet. This is my second single crochet. This is my third single crochet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and I'm gonna put my hook into the first chain, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip knot here. Don't worry if your work ties up here, it's gonna be all right, because your third round is gonna be big enough, so it's gonna be all right. Now leave this piece of yarn, the second color of whatsoever color you have taken, and I'm gonna grab the first color, the first yarn, and we'll just tie up that yarn here again, and let's have, for round 3, let's have 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Don't worry about this this portion. As you will tighten up the work, this will go, see, this will go. And now I'm gonna put my hook into the same stitch, and we'll do a double crochet here. Now into the second stitch I'm gonna do 2 double crochets, into the third stitch I'm gonna do 2 double crochets again. And for this round 3, we're gonna do 2 double crochets into each stitch from the previous row, and I'm gonna meet you at the end. In total we're gonna have 24 of 2 double crochets. Okay, now this is my 20 double crochets. I'm left with 2 stitches here, so this is my 21st and 22nd. I'm going to put into the same stitch from the previous row, and this is my last stitch, and again I'm going to do 2 double crochets together, so it's 23 and 24, and this is end of round 1, 2, and 3. And for this one we're gonna make a slip knot here, and again let's take the second color, and chain 1 and do a single crochet into the each stitch. So it's 24 from the previous row, round 3. So for the round 4 we are gonna have another 24 single crochets, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So let's begin. We have chained up 1 here, so this will be count as our first single crochet, and this is our second single crochet, and the third, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna do 1 single crochet into the each stitch from the previous row, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so here I've done 20 single crochets, and let's do the last 4 single crochets. This is my 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, my last single crochet, and I'm gonna tie my work, make a slip knot, and that's it. Your round 1, 2, 3, and 4 has finished. And let's start with round 5. For round 5, let's take the first color of your yarn, Now chain 3 again. Now this is not my chain, this is just I'm making a slip knot for my first color with my first color of yarn. So 1, 2 and 3, this is my 3 chains, and I'm gonna do 2 double crochets into the each stitch from the previous row. So this is my first double crochet, and I'm gonna put my hook into the same stitch, and this is my 2 double crochets. Now into the second stitch I'm gonna do 2 double crochets again, 2 double crochets, and I'm gonna repeat 2 double crochets into the each stitch from the previous row, and I'm gonna meet you up at the end of this round. Okay, I have made my 40 double crochets on a round 5, and I'm gonna do another 8 double crochets into the 4 stitches from the last row. I'm gonna do 2 double crochets into the 1 stitch from the last row. So this is my 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47 and 48, and I'm gonna do a slip knot here to tie the round, and our round 5 is complete. Now for round 6, again take the second color of your yarn and tie it up. Now we are going to do single crochet into the each stitch from the previous row, so it's going to be a 48 of single crochets. And to do that single crochet, let me do chain 1. This is not my chain, this is just a tie, and I'm going to do a single crochet into the each stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna do 48 single crochets for my round 6, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of the round. Okay, so I have done my 42 single crochets, and I'm gonna do another 6 single crochets. We are doing 1 single crochet into the each stitch from the previous row, and in total we're going to make 48 of single crochets, and that's it. Our single crochet is done, and we are gonna tie this round. Now let's take our first color of our first yarn and tie this yarn, and let's make 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and I'm gonna do a double crochet into the each stitch from the previous row. So it's going to be 48 of double crochets into the each stitch from the previous row. So this will be count, this chain 3 will be count as our first double crochet, and I'm gonna do another double crochet into the second stitch. I'm gonna do third into the third stitch from this previous row, my 4th double crochet, 5th double crochet, 6th double crochet, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna repeat doing 1 double crochet into the each stitch from the previous row, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I have made my 42 double crochets here, and this will be my 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48, and this is the end of my round 7. Now let's tie this round 7, and for round 8 take the second color of your yarn, tie the yarn, and we are going to do just like before. We're going to make 1 single crochets into the each stitch from the previous row. So for that, this is my first chain, and my second double crochet, sorry, second single crochet, third single crochet, fourth single crochet, 5 single crochet, 6 single crochet, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I'm gonna repeat my round 8 up to here, and it's gonna be 1 single crochet into the each stitch from the previous row, and I'll see you at the end of round 8. Okay, I have done 42 single crochets from my round 8, and 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48, and I am gonna tie this round. And don't worry if your work is doing this way, don't worry, the next round will cover up. Now let's have our last round, and that is round 9, and let me tie up my first piece of yarn, the first color, and let's chain up 3 here, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna do a double crochet into the second stitch. So this chain 3 is going to count as my first double crochet, and into the second stitch, this is my another second double crochet, and I'm going to do the third double crochet into the same stitch, the second stitch from the previous row. Okay, now do 1 double crochet into the next stitch and 2 double crochets into the other stitch together, so it is 1 and 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Again, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Now do 2 double crochets together, so this is my first double crochet and the second double crochet into the same stitch, and I'm gonna repeat this pattern. So it's gonna be 1 double crochet into the first, and then the 2 double crochets into the second, again 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochets together, 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets together, and we are gonna have our double crochets at the end of our this round 9, and that is gonna be our last round. So I'm gonna meet you at the end of this round. Okay, I'm at the end of our last round, which is round 9, and let's do one double crochet in the second stitch, and then 2 double crochets together into the next stitch, and here again 1 double crochet, and now 2 double crochets to finish it off. And that's it. Put a slip knot here, sorry, a slip stitch, and our work is done. Now we have to cut the yarn and have to weave in the ends. So now let's cut the yarn. While cutting the yarn, be careful because you have 2 colors. So this is my first color, and here this is the back side of your coaster, and the second color is here. So be careful. And now we're gonna weave in the ends, and I'm gonna see you after that. And that's it. I have weaved my ends in, and that's gonna look like this from the back. And this is our simple coaster. I've just used a double crochet and a single crochet to make this one. And here I've made this one with a half double crochet and this one with a double crochet, and that's it. That's gonna be end of our today's tutorial. Please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Bye.